Live from downtown Bakersfield, 23 ABC News at 5 starts now.
Good evening. We begin tonight with breaking news. The Kern County District Attorney's Office filing charges against Tatyana Hargrove. She's accused of tampering with an officer's food at a McDonald's on Rosedale Highway last month. 23 ABC's Bayan Wang joins us in studio with more on the charges she's facing. Bayan?
Yeah, Jessica, absolutely. This news coming in within the last hour here, and the district attorney today finally describing parts of what was shown in that surveillance footage inside the McDonald's. Spokesman Joe Kinzel, the DA, said that it included Hargrove wiping the officer's bun on the floor of the restaurant and then spitting in the burger before it was handed to him in the drive-through window.
It was here at this McDonald's off Rosedale in Allen Road that 21-year-old Tatyana Hargrove was reported by co-workers to authorities for tampering with a Bakersfield police officer's food. Today, charges were filed against her, one felony count for allegedly tampering with the officer's food, the other for battery. The DA's office says that Hargrove rubbed the officer's hamburger on the floor, then spat in it before the meal was served to the officer in the drive-through window. Hargrove was arrested from her home a few days after the incident, but bailed out within hours.
Hi, whenever you're ready.
This incident came about 2 months after a district court ruled against Hargrove's claims that two Bakersfield police officers used excessive force against her in 2017 after mistaking her for a male suspect armed with a machete. During the incident, Hargrove was reportedly bitten by a police canine. The jury found that the officers were not negligent, did not use excessive force, or unlawfully detain her. On November 12th, she was allegedly captured on surveillance footage tampering with the officer's food, according to the Kern County Sheriff's Office. She has since been fired from the fast food restaurant.
And according to court documents, Hargrove is expected to enter a plea on December 18th. It would be her first court appearance since any of these allegations came out. And the NAACP, they were outspoken with Hargrove during the excessive force cases back in 2017. We reached out to them to see if maybe Hargrove wanted to release some kind of public statement. Patrick Jackson, the president of the local NAACP chapter here in Bakersfield, says he has been in contact with her since learning about this information. She just hasn't had any kind of public statement that she plans on releasing. And we also asked the Bakersfield Police Department when these allegations first came out, did they think that this alleged move, I should say, by Hargrove was some kind of retaliation towards the BPD department? And they said they weren't able to comment, but they did clarify that the officer's food that was allegedly tampered, that's not the same officer that was included in that excessive force case. But for now, live in studio, Bayan Wang, 23 ABC, connecting you.
Well, new details in a killing from back in October. Court documents obtained by 23 ABC revealing the man arrested for the death of Sara Bustamente admitted to shooting her because he thought she was a rival gang member. The documents show in an interview with a Bakersfield police officer, 20-year-old Keontae Shoemake said he was an active blood gang member. He came across Bustamante near Tommy's liquor store off of Chester Avenue back on October 5th. Shoemake told investigators that he shot her once before he realized that she was the wrong person. Shoemake said after he heard Bustamante cry, he decided to leave his car and shoot her again because he says he believed she was going to die anyway. He was arrested for murder and criminal threats charges and is set to be back in court February 18th. Bakersfield police need your help locating a man they believe vandalized Plans Elementary School in South Bakersfield. According to BPD, the suspect was caught on camera vandalizing the school located on Plans Road. Officials describe him as a white or Hispanic man with a medium build who was wearing a black t-shirt, dark shorts, and white shoes. If you have any information on his whereabouts, you are urged to call BPD at 327-7111. Well, now to the race for 2020. The Democratic field is smaller tonight. Senator Kamala Harris just announced she's ending her presidential bid, telling her staff they will not be moving forward. ABC's Elizabeth Herr is in New York with the latest.
A shakeup in the Democratic primary. Senator Kamala Harris announcing she is dropping out of the race for president.
It is with deep regret, but also with deep gratitude, that I am suspending our campaign today. My campaign for president simply does not have the financial resources to continue, and the financial resources we need to continue. I'm not a billionaire. I can't fund my own campaign.
The announcement comes several weeks after Harris drastically cut her staff, even slashing paychecks in an effort to direct more resources to Iowa, which holds the first caucus in the nation. As a candidate, Harris touted her background as a progressive prosecutor who championed criminal justice reform. But Harris has struggled to gain sustained momentum in the polls, with the first vote just 9 weeks away. Democrats still in the race for president, now reacting.
She is a first-rate intellect, a first-rate candidate, and it's a real competitor. I have mixed emotions about it because she is really a solid person, and we're loaded with talent.
She is an incredibly strong public servant and has done great work already for our country in the U.S. Senate, and I know she is going to do even more.
The Trump campaign is also reacting, posting sarcastic images on Twitter mocking Harris and telling ABC News, quote, "Somehow we will press on." Elizabeth Herr, ABC News, New York.
In other news around the country, Greek life back under the microscope, this time in Pennsylvania. Bloomsburg University has placed sororities and fraternities on probation while the institution reforms Greek life.
Fraternity and sorority life can be a healthy part of a campus community, and we want to make it as healthy and safe as we can for our students.
The university announced it is cracking down on sororities and fraternities on campus to make it safer on students. Now, under the new changes, Bloomsburg would not tolerate hazing of any kind, including anything involving physical abuse or alcohol. Each fraternity and sorority will also have a scorecard telling parents and new members about any violations or issues. Just last year, there were allegations of hazing at an unnamed Greek organization on campus. Now, all 25 fraternities and sororities are under an 18-month probation period. This comes after a death at San Diego State University last month. Well, back here at home, Hoffman Hospice is holding an annual event to honor lost loved ones during the holiday season. 23 ABC's meteorologist Allison Gargaro joins us live from the Light Up a Life event happening at the marketplace. Hey, Allison.
Hey, Jess. Well, the event has not started yet, but let me tell you, it is already cold. My fingers are freezing. You can kind of see your breath. So if you are planning on coming out this evening, make sure that you are bundling up. But don't worry, the hot cocoa is warm for you already. But I want to bring in Darcy, who is the marketing director. Can you tell me a little bit about this event and how many years has it been going on?
Yes, we've been doing this event for 25 years, and it will start at 6:30. We have about 1,000 names that we're going to read in memory of those that have passed, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful night. We'll be lighting candles, and it's just a really special time to take some time to remember those that have gone before us.
Yeah, that's so great. So can you show us what one of these candles will look like? So you had to purchase one of these candles?
You don't have to purchase one. We are putting symbolic lights on the tree, so you would purchase a name to be read for $10. Everybody that comes to the event will receive a candle, and then as the names are read, we have the candles lit, and it's a quiet time for us to remember. BCHS choir will be out here, and they'll be singing and humming during the time that we're reading the loved ones' names. And then at the very end of the evening, we'll all sing Silent Night together.
Wow, that's so special. And it is really calm out here, so it's going to be such a nice night to celebrate the memory of all of those who you may have lost. But make sure that you guys come out again. Everybody will be getting one of these candles, so it is going to be bright here at the marketplace. Again, the event starts at 6:30 tonight. Make sure that you are bundling up because it is going to be a chilly one, but rain moving into the county overnight. I have more details on that coming up next.
All right, Allison, thanks for that. We can't blame the Grinch for the cancellation of the California City Christmas Parade. Officials say it had to be canceled due to a couple of reasons. In a Facebook post shared today, officials say the event had to be canceled because of a lack of entries and weather concerns. However, the post also said that the city's Holiday Village in Central Park this week will still happen. Holiday Village is set for this Friday from 4 until 8 p.m., on Saturday from 1 until 8 p.m., and on Sunday from 1 until 5 p.m. It is $1 for adults, and children get in for free. It is that time of the year again. California Highway Patrol is ringing in the holiday season with its annual Chips for Kids toy drive.
It was a better Christmas because they were able to receive something that was a blessing, really, because it could have been different.
The Chips for Kids toy drive helps local families in need, and you can help by bringing new unwrapped toys for infants, toddlers, and teens. To see the full list of location drop-offs, head to our website, turnto23.com, and be sure to tune in tonight at 6 to meet one family who participated in the Chips for Kids event last year. Well, Black Friday and Cyber Monday are over, and now it's time to give back and do some good. Today is Giving Tuesday, a global generosity movement all about giving back. It's been around since 2012, an idea that has inspired hundreds of millions of people to give, collaborate, and celebrate generosity. Here locally, you can donate to nonprofits, schools, and charities, including United Way, who's holding a Giving Tuesday fundraiser at Rancho Grande today.
The money stays local, and so we focus on 3 areas, which is education, health, and financial stability. So it helps us purchase books for kids who whether they have a book or not at home, and we just want to encourage early childhood literacy.
Now, the event started at the top of the hour and continues until 7 p.m. For a list of participating nonprofits, you can visit our website, turnto23.com. Well, we have a programming alert to tell you about. The final showdown is set as North Pac-12 Division champion Oregon will battle South Division winner Utah Friday night in the Pac-12 title game. And guess what? You can catch the college football action right here on 23 ABC. The game will air at 5 p.m. on Friday, impacting our local newscasts. So we will not have our normal 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. newscast, but instead we'll be airing a special digital-only version on our website, turnto23.com, and on our 23 ABC Facebook page. A special edition of 23 ABC News will air immediately following the game. Again, that's happening on Friday. Utah taking on Oregon in the Pac-12 title game right here on 23 ABC at 5 p.m.